Okay. Good evening, whoever is out there. What I'm gonna do is, as ever, before we get into this hangout, which tonight I'm gonna be talking to you about how to make money with CPL while building your email list for free. I'm going to explain to you what CPL is, just in case you don't know what it is. We don't worry about that. It doesn't matter if you're on this hangout right now and you're a newbie. Doesn't matter if you're on this hangout and you're a pro at this online thing. I'm sure you're going to get something out of this. I'm going to reveal exactly how I've been making money with CPL and how I've been building my list for free. And of course, at the end, I'm going to be talking to you about the system I've been using for doing that. So as I said this morning, if you're the type of marketer that gets offended and all but by a marketing, then you may want to get off this one now. But if you're the type of person who would like to know how to build a list for free, make money with CPL, and then make commissions on the back end, make 100% commissions on the back end, then stick around for this one. I'm not gonna, draw this out. I'm not gonna give you a ton of hype and to keep you on here for the sake of it. It's been a long few days for me, so I'm gonna get to the point. But before we do, I'm gonna go over to my wall, and you will find me over at facebook.com/ben.martin.758. That's ben.martin.758. And I'm about to post a question on my wall, and I'd like to engage, and I'm going to play some music. I'm going to give people 2 or 3, 4 minutes at the most to get in on this, and then we're going to really get into this. And the question I'm going to ask is, who is here live with me? Who is here live with me? So go over to my wall. That is facebook.com/ben.martin.758. I'm going to play a few tunes, give you 2 or 3 minutes to get comfy, and then we're going to take it away. So get over to my wall, ben.martin.758. Engage with me. No hiding on my hangouts. Let me know you're here. Let me know you're out there. Let me know that I'm not just wasting my breath. Okay, get engaging on that. I'll be back in 1 or 2 minutes. Okay, that's time enough. I can see there's a few people here. That's awesome. You're engaging on my post on Facebook. So we're going to dive into this. As I say, I'm not here to waste your time. I'm just here to share what's been working for me. And if you decide that, this is something you want to do and you want to make it work for you, then I'm going to tell you exactly how you can do that. And if you just came and you just want to, just maybe pick up a few tips that you can use in your own business, but you don't want to be part of what I'm doing, that's also fine too. It's entirely your choice. But basically, this is what's been going on in my life recently. Besides just flying back from the Bahamas after being there for the last 21 months. We recently started doing something that's been allowing us to build our list for free. You know, you've probably heard it said before, build your list, build your list, build your list. Maybe you don't understand why it's important. Well, let me explain to you. When you have an email list, when you have a database of people who have expressed an interest in what you do and what you have to offer, that is a powerful thing, because at any time you want, you can shoot an email to that list and you can make sales. You can reach thousands of people at the push of a button. So you imagine if you found a machine, and you imagine if you had a system where you could build your list with paid traffic, but what if that paid traffic was actually free? Now, let me explain. You might think that's a bit of a contradiction, Ben, but let me explain. Imagine if I showed you a way to, let's say, for example, to buy a solo ad. Imagine you spent $100 on the solo ad, and for the sake of math, we'll say that each click was $1. You imagine if I showed you a way to get 50, 60 people to opt in into your list. You invest $100, but you imagine if that $100 was instantly returned to you within 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, basically meaning that you could build your list for free. Although you're buying traffic, that money's coming back to you, you're breaking even on the front, and you're building your list for free. Now, knowing what I've just told you, here's another quick question for you. Very, very, very quick question. I'm going to actually type it on my wall. Knowing what I just said, the question I want to ask you is this. If you could use paid traffic to build, I can't talk and type, I always say this, to build your list for free. If you could use paid traffic to build your list for free, how big of an email list would you want to grow? And this is not a trick question. If you could use paid traffic to build your list for free, how big of an email list would you want to grow? Maybe you want to chime in on that. I'm gonna give you 1 minute right now to chime in on that, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna share my screen with you, and I'm gonna reveal everything to you. I'm gonna reveal everything I've been doing and show you how you can get set up exactly like we're set up right now. 1 minute counting down. Okay, so Tracy is saying, I would want to build my list as large as possible with hot buyers. Yeah, of course you would. You'd want your list to be as big as possible. Why? Because it isn't costing you anything. And then obviously the more people you have on your list, especially if you've been through my Mailing for Money course and you understand how to send emails that actually get sales, the more money you're going to make. So, you know, if you had a choice, if you could build your list for free and you had a choice of having 50 people on your list or 1 million people on your list, I'm sure you would see the importance of having 1 million people. Craig's saying, I would like it to grow by the hour. Yeah, you know, and actual facts. Do I want to show my Aweber? Maybe not actually, but you can just take my word for it. I might show a screenshot later. My list is pretty much growing by the hour, you know, 20, 30 people an hour, something like that, joining my list. And this is constantly, this is just constantly. In the last Last couple of weeks, I've added a few thousand people to my list, something like that. I've really had an explosion of subscribers on my list. So this is powerful, powerful stuff. Anyway, I'm going to share my screen right now because I want to show you a few things. I want to give you an example of what I'm talking about. But I'm just going to say, before I show this example, this isn't the, oh, let me back up a little bit. Let me back up. Before I go to that, if you don't understand what CPL is, let me quickly explain. CPL stands for cost per lead. And the easiest way of explaining it is like this. There are big companies out there who understand how valuable it is to get an email address off a potential customer, or a phone number, or a zip code, or whatever. And these big companies will pay people like you and me for sending traffic to a page where we get somebody to fill in their email. As soon as the person fills in their email, the company will pay us, and they will pay you anywhere from 80 cents right all the way up to $2 in most cases. Now, can you imagine, imagine you knew where to get traffic, unlimited traffic. And imagine if you could send this traffic to a page that you didn't even have to build, and every time that somebody opted into that page, you got paid anywhere from 80 cents up to $2. Imagine how much money you could make with that, right? And just think about this. You don't have to sell anything. You don't have to create a product. You don't have to create a page. You don't have to be tech savvy. You can be a newbie. You can be an advanced marketer. It doesn't really matter. You don't have to throw a house party. You don't have to pitch Auntie Sally or Uncle Jim. There's none of that. You just send traffic to a page that you didn't create. They opt in. You get paid anywhere from 80 cents up to $1. And with the system I'm using, which I'll reveal in a few minutes, not only do you get paid for the opt-in, not only do you get paid CPL money, but the system also has 9 different products on the front end that you get paid 100% commissions on. So when those leads go to the page and they opt in, and some of those people go on to buy other things, which is inevitable, guess who gets paid 100% of the commissions? You and me do. You and I get paid 100% of the money. Now, you can chime in on one of the posts I already put out there. If you like the idea of getting paid every time somebody subscribes to your list, and you like getting paid 100% commissions, let me know. Is that something that excites you? Because personally, I think that's very powerful, and I think that's very exciting, and that's exactly how I've been growing my list for free and making money on the back end. Now, I'm going to share my screen, and I'm going to give you an example of kind of how this works. But I'm not going to share the actual offer with you unless you take action tonight. But I am going to give you an example. So even if you don't take action, you could go and figure out some of this stuff potentially on your own. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to ps4-giveaway.com. Now, you can see this screen right on my screen. This is an example page, but this is basically how this type of stuff works. On my screen, you can see it says, would you like to get a PlayStation 4? See if you qualify. And then there's a picture of a PS4, and then there's this button, claim your PS4 now. Now, let me ask you a silly question. Does this page look difficult to create? Does that look difficult to create? Because, if you said no, then that was the correct answer. Give yourself a pat on the back and 3 gold stars. That was the right answer. So a page like this is very, 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 very simple to create. I threw this together in about 2 minutes. Now, with a CPL offer, it works very similar to what I'm showing you now. And there are many different types of CPL offers, but I'm using a very, very specific one inside of a private system. Now, but with a CPL offer, you could be giving away a Walmart voucher, or you could be giving away, it could be a download, a software download. There are all kinds of different CPL offers, but I'm focusing on a specific one. As I said, this is an example, but watch what happens now when I click this button. Watch, this is where the magic happens. I'm now being taken to a page where it says collect 100 points and get a PlayStation 4. See instantly if you qualify below. Do you want a new PS4? Well, if you're using targeted traffic, and you'll be using targeted traffic because I'm going to show you how to get traffic. I'll talk more about that in a few minutes. But if you're using targeted traffic, the right type of traffic that matches whatever offer you're using, of course, a person is going to go, yeah, I would like a PlayStation 4. How old are you? I'm 26 to 35. About how many times do you use Facebook per week? Oh, about 1 million times per day, so 10 plus. Then this little box pops up which says, congratulations, you qualify for your reward. Enter your email address. So when somebody enters their email address in there, presses continue, I get paid $1.50. It's as simple as that. It's that simple. Really, there really is nothing more to it. So let me ask you another question. I know maybe you're probably thinking this would be a really big, long, drawn-out hangout and this would be complicated, but you know it's not. Let me ask you this question: did that process seem simple enough to you? Did that seem simple enough to you? Let me know. That was what? It took me all of what, 2-3 minutes to show you that real quick. Did that process seem simple enough to you? Let me know before we continue. I'm just going to read some of these other comments as well. Dominic saying he would want to grow his list as large as possible, which is the correct answer, of course. Okay, is anybody still out there? You still breathing out there, guys? Yes? No? I see 7 of you on here. You're still out there. I think you are. I think you just. I think you're all going quiet. Maybe you're that mind blown that you're speechless. So remember, we're back over on my page, ben.martin.758. Let me know. Did that process seem simple enough to you? Yes or no? Just give me a yes or no. I'm not gonna crack on. Okay, Craig says very, very simple, because it is simple, right? This is, and this is not just me using some silly phrase, but even my mum is making money with this right now. Seriously, I set my mum up with this, and she's not made $1 million, but she's a newbie, and she actually turned 60 in a few weeks, and she's started making her very first few dollars online, which is awesome. So yeah, simple, cool. Okay, so I'm going to show you. I'm going to share my screen. You're already on the page I'm going to show you right now, in fact. But basically, here's the deal tonight, guys. Here's the deal tonight. You're on this page right now, which says how to make easy money with CPL and build your list for free, even if you're a brand spanking newbie and have never made a cent online before, which I've proven. My mum's already making money with this, and it's taken her less than 5 days to start doing so. And what I'm offering tonight, guys, is I'm offering a $180,000 bonus, and this is not some made-up number, as you'll see in a few minutes. I'm offering a $180,000 bonus when you take action, but the condition is you only have the next 3 hours, 38 minutes, and 34 seconds to do so. After that, this page will be shut down, and this bonus is going to be removed. And basically, the way I've been making this CPL money and building my list for free is with a system called Web Wealth System. This system has a CPL offer on the front. I stick my own capture page in front of the system so I can build my list, and then I divert them elsewhere. I can't divulge exactly how it works until you're on the inside, but this system pays you $1 for every CPL lead you generate, and you get 100% commissions on the 9 front-end products they do and 10% on all their high-ticket back-end products. And the crazy thing is, you might be thinking, well, that sounds like it's going to be an expensive thing. However, it's not. This system is a one-time only, $27 to join. And once you join at the $27 level, you are able to generate 100% commissions on all of those front-end products. So you only have to buy in at the $27 level if you really want to, although there are some other fantastic products in there that you may or may not want to invest in. But $27 one time qualifies you to make 100% commissions with this system, which is pretty awesome, right? So Web Wealth System, just to go through this page real quickly, was put together by a guy called Terry Duff. It pays out the 100% commissions, you know, has its own private CPL offer, and it virtually forces you to make commissions straight into your PayPal on autopilot once you've got this thing set up, which I estimate if you follow the steps I'm going to give you when you take action, you can have this set up in 2 hours if you go slow, an hour if you get moving on this. So how you need to think of this is a business in a box. You could literally use this affiliate system as your entire business, or you could just use it as something you collect extra commissions on the side with. And while we're on the point of extra commissions, I'm going to show you my back office for a second. I've already set this up. I joined Web Wealth System on April the 27th of this year. It's now May 26th. So what's that? Is that 29 days? I'm going to scroll down this page, and you can see in 29 days, I've generated $2,749.55 in that time period, which breaks down to about $97, $98 per day. And you can see even today I've generated $101.55, and you can see the date is the 26th. You can see $27 payment, $30.55 payment, $1, $1, $1, $1, 27, and the list goes on. So there's the proof before your very eyes, my friends. I'm not hiding anything. There's my name, there's my email address. You can see that's me. I've been at this for 29 days, and I'm only playing around with this right now. I was just testing this out. You know, I'm estimating that this is going to make me at least 100K profits within the next 12 months. And actually, if you count Angie too in that, we're talking 200K profits. So, you know, we're going to make some serious money with this, and you can make serious money with it too. So let me go back to this page. Am I still sharing my screen? Yes, I am. Good. So here was my latest check. Here was my check from last week, $1,112 US. Now let's talk about the bonus you get when you take action tonight. I am going to put you inside of my private Mailing for Money mastermind. This group is usually only accessible to people who've brought my Mailing for Money course. And you know, you may want to pick that up for less than 10 bucks. You probably won't get a better buy on the internet. But anyhow, inside of this group, you're going to get 24-hour access to my $180,000 30-day email marketing mastermind. And the way I calculate that, my friends, is an hour of my time minimum. You know, minimum, if I'm feeling generous, is worth at least 250 bucks, more like 500 bucks, to be honest. But you're going to get to listen in as I share tons and tons of nuggets about affiliate marketing, driving traffic, building your list, and this is unrestricted access. You know, I'm going to make it my mission to personally coach you inside of the group to affiliate marketing success inside the next 30 days. You can even get your emails and affiliate marketing campaigns critiqued by me if you want to do that too. Now, by the way, you know, remember, this is all for $27 when you get started tonight. Now, on top of that bonus, I'm also, because maybe you're thinking right now, well, Ben, this all sounds great, but how am I going to get traffic, you know, and what exactly is your funnel setup? Well, here's what I'm going to do. If you take action tonight before this countdown timer hits 0, wherever that countdown timer is, before this countdown timer hits 0, if you take action, I am going to hook you up with the exact same paid traffic source that I'm using to crush this system. I'm also going to give you the exact same funnel that I'm using to crush this system. And I've literally spent thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars testing out the capture page, testing out this entire funnel, so you won't have to waste your time and money trying to figure out what really works. I've already done all of the testing and hard work for you. All you have to do is copy and paste my funnel using your own software, or if you do have ClickFunnels or you want to get ClickFunnels, I can also send you a share code. Now, on top of that, if that wasn't enough, if you come inside the system tonight for a one-time only $27, and you decide that you want to upgrade to something called expert status. So remember I said there's 9 different products. You know, you don't have to buy any of those other products to be qualified to make CPL money or earn 100% commissions. But if you decide that, you know what, Ben, I would like to also get a coaching call with you, which is valued at $500, then when you upgrade to expert status, which is a one-time $47, I'm going to hop on a 30 to 45-minute coaching call with you. You can pick my brains about anything. We can chat about, you know, driving traffic. We can chat about writing emails. We can chat about copywriting. You can ask me about what the weather's like in Ohio right now. We can talk about whatever you want to talk about on that coaching call. And you will go away with a game plan, not only to crush this system, but to crush whatever business you happen to be in right now, if that's what you want advice on. Now, I'm going to stop sharing my screen. I'm going to come back to this. And I'm going to say, if you did already buy this system through me and these bonuses weren't on offer at the time, and you think, well, Ben, I would like to get your funnel. I would like to know your exact traffic source. I would like to get on a coaching call with you. Then if you upgrade to expert status tonight, I'm going to make all of those same bonuses available to you too. Now, to upgrade to expert status, what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to inbox me, and I'm going to need to personally speak to Terry and sort that one out. So, you know, you can let me know personally. But before I get off this call tonight, guys, I want to make sure that you're completely clear about how this works. I want to answer any questions that you've got about CPL, about driving traffic, or anything like that. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going back over to Facebook, and I want to ask you one more quick question. And the question is, who has questions for me? Who has questions for me? And what I'm going to do, I'm going to stick around for 15 minutes to answer any questions you have. But what I want you to do right now is, if the idea of making CPL money and building your list for free, and the idea of making 100% commissions with this system sounds awesome to you, then there's a button below this video on the page you're on right now. The button actually says this. The button says blah, blah, blah. Let's go up. Yes, let me in on the system now. All you need to do is click this button here, or scroll down to the bottom of the page and click this button right here. You'll be taken to the next page where you just need to fill in your email, and then you'll be redirected to the Web Wealth system. Make the purchase, get on the inside, message me to let me know that you purchased, and I'm going to hook you up with my traffic, my funnel, and if you take the upgrade, I'm also going to hook you up with the coaching call too. Just as a quick reminder, this bonus is coming down in 3 hours, 28 minutes, and 37 seconds. This is not fake scarcity. I don't do fake scarcity. This will come down. I'm not sure if or when I'll ever offer this bonus again, because to be quite truthful, this is a ridiculous bonus for a one-time only $27. And on that note, my friends, I'm going to come over to Facebook. I'm going to answer any of the questions you've got. Looking forward to seeing who's taking action. And I guarantee, my friend, and you know, I will put my reputation on the line with this one, and I will guarantee with this, if you get started with this system and you follow it exactly what I share with you, then before the end of this week, you'll be making money with this system. I guarantee you that. And you know, you can test me on that. You can test me on that. And if it isn't so, you can come on my Facebook wall and you can call me out as a liar. And that's how confident I am with what's going on right now. Okay, guys, thanks for joining me tonight. Hope you got value. Hope you even got some tips if you don't even take action. I hope you got a few tips there. I'm coming over to Facebook now to answer your questions. I'll see you on the inside of the WebWell system. Click that button below. Let me know you took action, and we'll talk back on Facebook.